Welcome to There's More to You. I am your host, Michelle Washington, and this conversation is long overdue. I'm hoping that it goes well, that we don't show our true colors in public. We have, but I'm hoping that this time we'll behave. But I'm so happy to have my best friend, my sister, Serge-Maire Pierce.
Well, thank you, Sissy. It is an honor to be part of Women or More podcast.
That's not even a name.
Oh,
See, this is what I'm talking about, sis. You know nothing about me.
that's not true. Take that back.
What's the name of the show?
Women or More?
It is not.
Is it not produced by the CEO and creator of Women or More?
Yes.
Okay, so
That's
as
not
far
the
as I'm
name of the
concerned,
show.
What is it called? Is More to You?
No. What is it?
More to You?
How can you be my best friend and you not know the name of the show?
What's the name of the show, ma'am?
There's More to You.
Oh my gosh, I just said that.
No, you said More to You?
Okay. There's More to You, Best Friends Edition.
Okay.
We
Welcome.
got this.
Welcome.
Thank
You ready?
I am ready.
Okay. Well, what I do is always ask my guests to read your own resume. Whatever that looks like, what do you want people to know about you?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, one of the things I want people to know about me is I am real.
Yeah.
I am a woman of authenticity.
Yes.
And what you see is what you get.
Yeah.
I would like for people to see the true Serge-Maire.
Yeah. Absolutely. I think people don't realize who you are. They see you as the roles and the titles that you play in life.
Right.
And I would say sometimes you're not misunderstood because people don't stay long enough to misunderstand you.
Hey, yes, that's a t-shirt. That's a t-shirt.
But I'm glad we're finally sitting down and having a conversation. And this conversation is more focused on friendship.
Yes.
Now, with us, we have had our ups and our downs. And how long have we been known? 19.
19 years.
19 years. We've been friends, and it evolved.
Yeah.
It wasn't forced.
Yep.
It just happened.
It just happened.
It just happened.
Yeah.
What would you say is one of the key things of why we have longevity in our friendship?
One of the things is because we don't want nothing from each other.
Yeah.
Besides the basics, right? You
Right.
want loyalty and for us to be honest with one another.
Absolutely.
But when I look back over the years, we've always been honest.
Yeah.
Even if it hurts. We were
Yes.
honest.
Yes.
And there were times we would have those hard conversations. There were times we didn't like each other.
For sure.
There were times we were like, yo, that's my girl. Don't mess with her.
Yes.
But there was always something that always brought us back to what drew us together was us being authentic. You're different from me, right? You're a little bit more, hey, I'm Michelle, woo! Where I'm a little bit more reserved, a little bit more calmer, which is true. But it works.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah.
We offset each other.
For
and
sure.
when I think about our friendship, there's a genuine love there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that is the key, genuine love.
Uh-huh. And I will also, you hit on it, is that we are honest with each other, whether or not it's popular or not.
Yeah.
And sometimes you and I will have the conversation about some of the friendships that we know of, but we know that they're not honest in their friendship. And I'm like thinking, how can you call someone a best friend or close friend and you're not honest? Why
Yeah.
is that hard?
It's because they're not honest within themselves.
Okay.
And you also have to realize or ask yourself, why are we friends?
Yeah.
Right? What is it about this relationship that works? And I have found over the years, especially women in large friendship, not even necessarily large, I've seen it in small groups as well. When that one person don't want to be honest with that friend, it's because they're afraid of losing that relationship.
But why don't we have that in our friendship? of losing each other.
I don't think we ever worried about that. I don't think we ever looked at it as, if I tell Sissy this, she's
We're
going to
not gonna be
walk
friends
away and
anymore.
never be my
Yeah.
friend again.
Yeah.
That was never a thought. And my thought process is, listen, at the end of the day, if I'm being straight up honest with you and you're not receiving it, well, yes, it would hurt me.
Right.
But to me, that's what a true friend is, because I'm protecting you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think sometimes, too, we're afraid to be honest with one another. It's because we're not honest with ourselves.
Yeah. I believe the way you start anything is how it's going to evolve in a friendship or relationship. We started off that way of being honest. I mean, we were straight up in the beginning.
Yep.
So it's just the norm for us.
Right.
Do you think that that could be an opportunity for some friendships that they didn't start that way? It started with, I just like her.
Yeah.
She's cool. Let's go out. Let's hang out.
Yeah.
But never dealt with that transparency.
That's a great point. That word, the T word, transparency. You have to kind of pull in and understand, why are we truly friends?
Yeah.
Right? I have seen friendships where they get together and they soar. And I've seen
They
friendships
what?
soar. And then there's people that are friends and it's a hot mess.
Yeah.
Question is, why?
Yeah.
And sometimes people are friends for all the wrong reasons. And I have seen that. I have seen friendships where, well, I'm her friend because she's a doctor, or she's the such and such at such and such district, or her profession is A, B, C, and D, because you're looking at the brand, but not the character.
Yes.
And then you want to associate yourself with that and don't realize with the brand or what you think you see.
Yeah.
But not the character of the person. And now you yourself, you're trying to live up to something that is really not you.
Yeah.
You're trying to live up to, you're trying to thrive in a relationship, or a friendship relationship, I should say, where you can't even be yourself.
Right.
Because you're focusing and chasing after a thing that you think is see. And sometimes that's as fake as the day is long.
Yeah.
You have to identify your why. Why are we friends?
Right.
And when people say, well, how do you know that? You let's be honest, you could tell. If you're friends with someone because they're the CEO of Women or More and that's all you see,
Yeah.
I'm going to question your motive.
Yeah.
And the motive of the relationship.
Right.
But if you're friends because, you know what? Michelle is a good person. She has a good character. She's this, and this. And when we're together, it's like,
Yeah.
something sparks in me.
Yeah.
Something ignites. Something like I'm refreshed. I'm rejuvenated. Like I'm ready to face my tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good friendship. Because it's like your fuel. It's like your fueling station, right?
Yes.
So it's like a give and take.
Yeah.
So you got to identify your why. And a lot of times when we're not transparent, we fall into this, imposter syndrome.
True.
We have this thing, fake it till you make it, which I cannot stand.
I don't like it either.
I cannot.
Why am I
because
faking?
Why are we faking?
Either I'm gonna do it or I'm not. Either I am or I'm not.
Because what you're hurting yourself, because now you're in a friendship that you're miserable and you're faking it, but deep down you don't really want to be that
Yeah.
individual.
Yeah.
So you got to identify, why are we friends? Why are we hanging out?
Yeah.
What is that mutual ground?
So and with that, sis, why is friendship or sisterhood important for a woman?
Oh my.
Now we're not talking
Yes.
about the fake ones. Why is this important?
Yes. Because as women, when we come together, and sis, when we are united,
Why did your voice change?
Because-
it's like deep now.
because-
it wasn't deep before. You're trying
Because-
to. Sis, okay, go ahead.
I love the question because that's a great question.
Okay.
When we come together and it's a healthy friendship, something happens when we are unified.
Yeah.
The best way I could describe it, it's a force.
Yeah.
I'm feeding you, you're feeding me, and it works.
Yeah.
And I'm sharpening you, and you're sharpening me, and it works.
Yes.
And the thing is, while we're sharpening one another, I could authentically cheer for you and root for you and want nothing from you. And then when you win, I win.
Yeah.
And when I win, you win.
For sure.
That's the beauty of true sisterhood.
Yeah.
Because the truth of the matter is, we do need each other.
Yeah.
I used to be that woman that used to say, I don't need women friends because they're
Yeah.
this, that. That was That was my mantra for a long time.
Yeah.
Until I realized I was stupid.
Yeah.
I was talking from a place of hurt.
Yeah.
And disappointment and betrayal.
Right.
And then as I matured, I realized I do need my sisters.
Yeah.
Because when I get around good women, let's get there.
Yeah.
Not those fake it till you make it women. Those good women.
Yeah.
And when I'm around them, it's like, whoa. And it's like an unspoken force.
Yeah.
And it's like we're sharpening and we are burning something in us. And we're saying, come on, let's go.
Yeah.
And you walk away feeling empowered and grateful.
Grateful and safe. Yeah.
Yes.
You feel those different ways.
Yes.
And that's why I'm grateful for our friendship, because that's exactly what we have.
Mm-hmm.
And I've said this to you privately, but I'll say it publicly, is that out of the 19 years, you haven't just been a best friend or a sister. Sometimes you took on the role as a mother. Even though I'm older than you, you have played a role in my life. So it is important that when you do have those friendships, you take the person for what they give.
Yeah.
Now, there has been times, I wouldn't say that we tried to change each other. I don't think so. But because we allow each other to be who we are, it creates that simplicity of the friendship. It's just what it is.
You know, we never try to change one another, but I thank God that I'm able to see you for who you are and not your mistakes.
From day one. From my mistakes.
Girl, you make mistakes, child.
Why is it that way? I mean, my goodness.
You know what I'm saying? No, and on a serious note.
Clarify that.
No, vice versa. Because even though we are women of faith, and yes, we are Christian women, but we're not perfect.
Right.
However, I feel as though a lot of times we are ready to cancel people because of things that may have transpired, regardless if it was a disagreement or misunderstanding.
Right.
And there's some relationships that we should be saving and we're canceling. And there's some relationships we should be canceling and we're trying to save.
We're going to go there. We're going to go there now, sis. So talk about that, because as much as we went through, my goodness, just thinking about it, it's nothing but God's grace that we're still here. And I'm being very serious. We have heard of relationships or friendships that have suffered or has been challenged, and they are no longer. And it breaks our heart, really. I could think of one right now, and I'm like thinking, no, why y'all not friends anymore? And I'm thinking, when you have a best friend and you know she's a best friend, you fight for it. And I think that's why we're here, even in the rough times. We fought. We had the conversations. We took time, because I understand that you're not in my life just to say you're my best friend. You're in my life for a purpose. So I take that seriously. Yeah. You know, I'm sowing, I'm investing, and vice versa. What would you say to the women that cancel out their friendships?
Yeah. Question is, why did you cancel out your friendship?
Well,
right,
that
clearly, right? And is it worth you canceling?
Fighting for?
Or is it worth fighting for? As we're talking, I can think of a relationship right now. I was close to someone many years, and then life was lifing. That's the best way I could say it.
I understand that.
And then when I look back, I'm like,
why?
What happened?
Yeah.
I had to literally sit down, Sissy, and say, why aren't we as close as we used to be?
Yeah.
And I realized, you know what, Serge-Marie, there are some things you could have done differently. And sometimes you have to be that bigger person in the relationship and say, listen, we're not doing this.
Absolutely.
We're not doing this. I love you. You love me. You're my sister. Let's agree to disagree.
Absolutely.
And move forward.
Yeah.
Versus our pride gets in the way, and we're like, you know what? You could go kick rocks.
So let's play it on the other side. What happens when you do try and it doesn't work?
Then you did your due diligence.
Okay.
If you're the one that is, you're trying to save the friendship, and that individual wants nothing to do with you, you're going to have to keep moving forward.
Yeah.
Because at least you did your due diligence. Yes,
Right.
Is it going to hurt? Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're going to feel a void. Believe it or not, as women, we grieve relationships.
Yes.
Especially when it's been a heartfelt, strong relationship, and all of a sudden you're out of that friend group or you and that friend had a falling out, it's like something is missing.
Absolutely.
You know, and you grieve that relationship. And here's another thing too, Sissy. One of the things that we have to learn to do, and I had to learn this, and I know you learned it way back when, is we got to take ownership of our stuff.
Yeah.
You know, if you have toxic behaviors,
Yeah.
that is jeopardizing your friendships,
Yeah.
work on that.
Yeah.
Especially if your friend brought it to your attention.
Yeah.
Because the very thing that could be hurting your friendship could be you.
Wait a minute, sis. Say that again.
The very thing that could be hurting your friendship could be you.
That's so good.
So
because
you gotta,
it's so easy for us to blame the other person.
yeah. Well, if she didn't do this, then I wouldn't have done that. And then she'd say this, I wouldn't have said that. And if she didn't post this, I wouldn't have posted that. And it's like, wait a minute. I thought you call your friends sisters.
Yeah, and I told you this, and we talked about this. Why is it a problem today? Because that friend, she had to come into the friendship the way that she was or is a year later. So it was okay then, but now all of a sudden it's not okay.
Well, I can speak to that as well.
Okay.
Because as friendships evolve, you do grow.
Yes.
And what may have been okay 10 years ago may not be okay for you today.
Right.
You said it best. It is important that we grow together.
Yes, I always say that, man.
You always say that.
Yep.
Because, like, for example, when I met you 19 years ago, I saw something in you.
Yes.
Right? Period.
Yes.
You evolve into this woman of more. Okay? And I had the opportunity to see it before it was even birthed.
Yes.
You follow what I'm saying to you?
Yes.
But we were still growing. We were in two different paths.
Yes.
But we're growing in two different paths.
Yeah.
And sometimes we hit those bumps in the road, but there's some things that you and I were okay with 10 years ago, 15 years ago. We look at it today, we're like, well, that's dumb.
For sure.
That was stupid. Why did we say that? Why did we do that? You know what I mean?
Good night.
So what I'm saying is, when you are in a friendship relationship, you have to grow together.
Absolutely.
And you have to allow that friend space to be her own person.
Yes.
As you're cheering and holding her accountable in her growth.
Now that's another topic right there.